It's already the middle of November for us, and we haven't touched the car since getting it ready for the winter back in October. I haven't made a decision yet on how far I want to go in tearing down this car. I know we went over the last car pretty extensively and tore it all down to a bare chassis, and I'm not super certain I want to do that to this car just yet, just to kind of save us some time in case we don't need to tear it down completely. Obviously, we'll go over all the suspension bits. We've already got the shocks off and headed on up to our dealer here pretty shortly to help get those dyno checked, just to make sure that they're ready to go for next season and see if they changed drastically from what they were before and see if they need to be rebuilt during the off season. But for now, I do at least want to get the body off the car. We may get around to a little bit of other things, but like I said, I'm not super certain how deep I want to go into this since we did cover our last car pretty extensively. Obviously, we've already got one of our fenders off over here, as well as the grill, but we still got to go through and take the rest of it off here and get it ready with sanding and paint so that we can use it next year and it be pretty clean. We had a pretty decent problem sticking vinyl to our door right here on the left side, and we're not super certain why. Maybe the door was just finished improperly, but you know, we want to go through and make sure that everything we use is going to stick pretty decently for next year. And we still haven't decided if we're going to go ahead and keep the all black body or not, so we do have a little bit to go through. But as for now, I do want to start getting this body torn off.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats on a string. You don't understand the pain of pain. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nose, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get bored again.
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings.
So here we have the body torn off of the car. Everything's off, both the front fenders, the grill, and the main shell. We did end up taking off our left rear fender here a little bit ago and just stashed it up there because this was the one that got clipped during our last night of racing and ended up popping out those rivets. It may be hard to tell, but you can see that our right rear fender is still attached to the car. This is something I recommend just so that whenever you go to put the body back together, it's one less piece you have to worry about. But when we were over here taking off our Nerf bars, we ran into a little bit of an issue with these bolts. Maybe a little difficult to see, but these ones seem to have been ground down quite a bit, and it was kind of difficult to get a wrench on there, but we were able to eventually get those loosened up and taken out. Now this car unfortunately has been clipped in the past, and you can see there's still a little bit of remaining damage from that crash that I guess resulted in the front clip needing to be replaced. But we do have the entire body off the car. We obviously still still have all of our sheet metal still in the car and our seats still bolted in right now. Like I mentioned earlier, not really sure how far I'm willing to go with the tear down yet. Now with all that being said, we obviously don't have a ton that needs to be done to the car. We know that this car doesn't need a lot replaced like our last car did. We'll obviously go through and make sure that the things that do need to be replaced do end up getting replaced. But I think the off season for us will, for the most part, be pretty relaxed, assuming that no major changes to the rulebook happen for us in the future. So as long as everything stays the same, we shouldn't have much to do to the car, but we're still gonna try our best to get as much as we can out to you guys. So definitely quite a bit of a short video for you guys today. There wasn't much to cover, but I do believe that these newer bodies are quite a bit lighter than the old ones. So this one was way easier to pull off in the way that you saw me do it. We tried that with the old car and struggled quite a bit, but we managed to make this one work here pretty easily for us. So we'll go over the chassis and everything, make sure everything's good, but for now, that's all I've really got for you. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope to catch you in the next one.
You get by